Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. What's up? What's up? Hey, Dormer Lakes, thanks so much for the 3 months of Tier 1 subscription. And Jet Ant, thank you so much for the 9 months of Tier 1 subscription.
Oh, yeah.
And Crisper Bird, no less, with the Prime Gaming subscription. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And Jet Ant, congratulations on Master Tier Alex. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, it's Jetson Ant. Whatever. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for joining us. What's up, y'all? What's up? Jet Ant, you have the exact kind of Alex, and I mean this as a compliment. I promise I don't mean this in a derogatory way. You have the exact type of Alex playstyle that drives me fucking insane. Because you just sit there and wait for me to make a mistake, and I do every time. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for joining us. What's up? What's up? Hello. Happy Thursday. I'm gonna be a little bit quiet because Zoe's on a work call in the other room. How we feeling, y'all? How's the week treating you? Hope Thursday is doing well for you. It's going great for me. I didn't go to work yesterday. I didn't go to work today because I had to pick Zoe up from the airport. From the airport. That's well. hey, when pigs fly, you better believe they're going to be departing from the airport. You know what I'm talking about? And then I got to take my damn car in for the Volkswagen dealership. Said, hey, we'll give you the full service. We'll give you the full service for 40% off. And so I was like, God damn, don't mind if I do. I'm due for an oil change anyway. So I've got a pretty breezy week ahead of me here. And I ain't talking Chris Brown. The people are missing so many donut tours. Thank God the donut tours are so far behind me. No, my employment these days is quite funny. I really don't. When I do go to work, I don't do anything. But that's fine. It's genuinely, it has helped me. It's doing exactly what I wanted it to do when I decided to go fucking run spreadsheets for my family for 5 hours a week. Isn't this your full-time job? Or this isn't your full-time job? No, not really. Although I do more of this during the week than I do my other job. For sure. But we're going to need 2 or 3 more go-off kings to take me under their wing before this is going to be enough. Twitch pays my bills at least, but I need a little bit more. A little bit more than just my bills being paid. You understand? I also need food is kind of the fucked up thing about me. Ricky is Nepo, heartbreaking. Yeah, I'm a Nepo baby for a big gravel parking lot full of school buses in a random suburb in Illinois. Holy shit. He's rich? No fucking way. I'm kind of like the Baron Trump of that gravel parking lot full of school buses. Must be nice. Nepotism is when your parents had jobs. That's right. I used to have a job. I used to have a real job. I used to do social media for the biggest animal shelter in Chicago. And I decided I don't want to do this. It was miserable. It was a horrible place to work. Horrible place to work. All of the people were mean, and a pregnant woman got killed by a truck crossing the street outside of my work in the 2 months that I worked there. And I took that as a sign from the devil himself that I had to get the fuck out of there. You got that CDL though? No, absolutely not. I made it abundantly clear when I started working with my family that I will not be driving any of the school buses. I'm here to work on the computer stuff. This is not a worst workplace competition. Well, if it couldn't get any worse. Now my coworker's XQC. I thought it was bad before. No, but I mean, I love Twitch. So the reason maybe he'll get run over. So somebody just has to get him pregnant first. All right, I volunteer. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the reason I left my old job is so that I could focus on Twitch more. And here I am, living the dream, as it were. Anyway, point being, my job is not much. There ain't much to it. I could have had a Nepo job, but my dad didn't stick with the family business. The only reason my dad stuck, the only person whose work ethic is less in my family is my dad's. My dad was like a complete fuck up until he was like 27. And then my grandpa was finally like, hey, like, can you please do something with your life? And he was like, okay, I guess. My dad would truly never leave the family business for one single day in his life. Grandpa literally told him to lock the fuck in. You know, it ain't much, but it's honest work. I've mentioned it before, but like I used to do more work, but I basically made all of my work automated. Like when I started working there, I had like, I don't know, a collection of like 15 separate responsibilities. And over the course of the 6 or 7 years I've worked there, that's basically all been whittled down to like 2 or 3, because the rest are either obsolete. They are obsolete now, or I made them obsolete by being like, hey, there's a much better way that this could be done. AI takes care of it. To be clear, honestly, one of the last few remaining responsibilities that I have there probably could be done by AI quite easily, but you know, I got to at least pretend like I'm doing something every once in a while. Is it drawing yellow posters? Drawing yellow posters. I can't tell if that's an AI joke or a school bus joke. I don't really understand. That's all right. Still annoyed my grandma gave my siblings like houses and basically businesses and I got like $30 when she died. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. It really do just be like, do your grandma love you? That's the thing that they don't tell you about grandparents, is that if they don't like you, they don't give you anything. It sucks. I made up any story to get out of work. Once I lied and said I got signed to a record label and had to go to a meeting, so I could go to the beach with a friend. That's fucking sick. They asked many questions, told them the label and everything. They congratulated me. It was scary, but a couple years later, I actually did get signed with them. That's fucking awesome. That's manifesting. People should just be lying more. You guys should be lying more in the hopes that maybe someday the lie will come true. A lie you have to, yeah, exactly. A lie you have to maintain for 2 years for one day of fun in the sun. That is just not a trade I would ever be willing to make. That is a very bold move, but I do respect it. I do respect it. To be fair, these things, quote unquote, take a while. That's so fucking smart. That's so smart. Telling somebody you got an offer in a field that they know nothing about. So that you can just say shit like that, man. That's the secret fucking hack. I had a summer job in an accountancy office, and I used to just go to sleep in the basement. I have to work today. I have to miss work today. I got signed as an astronaut. Yeah, they're gonna put me in the centrifuge. So I'm gonna be pretty useless after that today. I don't think you're gonna want me filing any of my reports after centrifuge day. It's my shift on the moon today. Oh God, that would suck so bad. Dude, can you imagine if you made up a lie? You were like, you were making up a lie to get out of work, and you were like, oh, I mean, this is, again, we're still within we're within the fantasy that we have created here. You're like, oh, I can't go to work today. I got signed as an astronaut. And then they're like, oh my God, that's so crazy. Congratulations. And you're like, yep, I'm going to go up in the Apollo 13. It's going to be so awesome. And everybody's like, dude, have so much fun. We'll see you on Monday. And then it's like, then you got to find a way to live with that lie, you know? Then you're really in it. Coming back to work on Monday and being like, I can't believe it. I got out. Was the Apollo 13 the one that blew up or no? Because that's what I meant. I guess the Challenger would have been a better pull. Didn't the Apollo 13 blow up? Thirteen's the one that got fucked up. Apollo 13 made it. Apollo 13 had the movie. I watched Apollo 13, the movie. That's the one with Tom Hanks, right? I watched that movie on my Alienware laptop, sitting in the passenger seat of my 2002 Toyota Highlander while on a 4.5-hour drive to Indianapolis to spend the weekend with my long-distance girlfriend from high school. Not the Vine GF, no. This was the classic girlfriend at the end of high school that we wanted to keep dating. Crazy you didn't get car sick? I don't remember anything about the movie, to be clear. I would mostly just glance over every once in a while when there was, like, you know, dozens and dozens and dozens of miles of straight highway with nothing else around. Yeah, I was driving. Yeah, of course I was driving. What do you think I was? What do you think I was sitting on the side of the road, waiting to finish my movie before I continued my journey? He just had to listen to Ron Howard's Apollo 13. It was not pre-podcast. It was, in fact, it was post me purchasing a 13-disc audiobook of Atlas Shrugged from Books A Million. So we had ways to entertain ourselves in the car. A lot. Really loving the diversity of responses from that. I think if I had to pick my top two, I think Jinky's Cool and Doosteroo's LMAO are probably my favorites. The rest of you guys are trying too hard. We know. You don't like Ayn Rand. Let me put in disc 2 of the John Galt speech real quick. Guy who loves Ayn Rand. Wow! Woohoo! That's my streamer. I don't even remember. Here's the thing. I don't even remember any of it. All I remember is truly, I have like such vague memory. I don't remember any of the characters. I remember who is John Galt. I still have my gnome warrior, Ayn Randy. That's pretty good. All he remembers is that taxation is theft. That's what really stuck with me. Did they have a big celebrity reading the audiobook? Let me see. Ayn Rand audio CD. Hold on. Atlas Shrugged audio CD set. I remember how the cover looked because it was in my... Here it is right here. It was in the fucking glove department of my car for the better part of, I don't know, 3 years. Yeah, I call it the glove department. This is it. Okay. The essential companion to Ayn Rand's masterpiece. No, this is not it. This is it. Abridged audiobook? No fucking way.
The order that lay on his desk was marked confidential.
Yeah, this was it.
Essential needs certified by Office of Top Coordinator for the account of Project X, and demanded that he sell 10,000 tons of Reardon metal to the State Science Institute.
Right, Reardon metal.
Reardon read it and glanced up at the superintendent of his mills, who put the order on his desk without a word. Reardon pressed a button, summoning...
Just in 11th grade, wishing to God I could be a little bit more interesting. And I thought, if I just put in the sweat equity of listening to this, and this was prior to 1.25x speed, I should say. This was prior to 1.25x speed. This was CD straight into the damn... I didn't even have a multi-disc changer, by the way. Luke, it sounds like you're having a tough time with the proud people of France, man. I'm really sorry to hear that. It says that this is... It says that this was read by... Oh, this fucker. The rich dad from Gilmore Girls. No way. It was read by the rich dad from Gilmore Girls. Wow. Is it the dad from Gilmore Girls? Holy shit, how did you possibly do that? Literally, how did you do that? I guess, it literally does sound like him. If I had watched Gilmore Girls somewhat recently, I might have been able to pin it a little bit easier. The rich asshole whisperer. Anyway, none of it stuck. None of it stuck. I don't know. That was like hours and hours and hours of driving time that I could have spent, I don't know, learning about better music than Led Zeppelin and Red Hot Chili Peppers. Y'all rocking with Rory or no? Is Rory the mom or the daughter? The daughter. Not in the later seasons. Not in the later seasons. She needed to quit fucking around with that boyfriend of hers. That guy was an absolute loser. Nah, she was really fucking up in the later seasons for real. But I liked her in the earlier seasons. Rory sucks, yeah. Exactly. She got too big for her damn britches. For sure. I didn't mind her in the earlier seasons, but Lorelei's the GOAT, though. You got to give it up. Lorelei's the damn GOAT. Who plays Lorelei? Lorelei Gilmore. Who are you? Lauren Graham. What else has she been in? Basically nothing. Evan Almighty. The Pacifier. Jesus Christ. This is like worst case scenario, in my opinion. Worst case scenario in an acting career, you have one unbelievable success. You become defined by the one character that you played on TV for 7 years. And then the rest of your career is absolute dog shit that nobody could even be paid to watch. Scream 4. Nice. Good shit, lady. MYOB. Well, this was pre-Gilmore Girls, so I can't give her too much guff for that. Evan Almighty? Bad Santa? She was in Bad Santa in the middle of She said yes to The Pacifier in the middle of the run of her Gilmore Girls run. I think she's actually on Broadway a lot. Oh, well, in that case, that's best case scenario. That's actually best case scenario. Make a fuckload of money from your show in syndication, and then you just get to go be the richest bitch on Broadway. That's ideal. The only person who's acting on Broadway with any money? That's sick. You saying Miami Magma isn't a 5-star? It's no High and Low, I'll tell you that. Which, by the way, I did watch last night. I watched High and Low last night. Speaking of High and Low, I need to make my webcam a little bit less high and a little bit more low, I think. Maybe this is the normal height. Dude, I went to a cafe yesterday. I mentioned this yesterday on stream. I went to a cafe to write a little bit. First time I've done that in a very long time. The guy at the cafe said, I love your hat. And I was like, oh, thanks, dude. And he goes, yeah, I used to watch that guy's YouTube videos a long time ago. No idea. I have that's not what this hat is. So I just told him, oh, no way. That's awesome. Because what am I? He was talking to me. Yeah, he thought I was wearing a Ricky Peacock mask under my hat as well. Here's my best guess. The only thing, is it this guy? Is this the Indian guy who electrocutes himself all the time? Bare knuckle pickups. Oh, maybe not. Okay, well, I thought it was that. I thought he was talking about that guy. But this makes a lot of sense. Bare knuckle pickups. You're thinking of Electro Boom. You can see. Yeah, his name is Electro Boom. He's still going. What the fuck? Dude, I remember when this guy just like came on the fucking scene. That's crazy. He's still posting. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You know, he's like a career YouTuber. You thought he thought you had merch for a guy who electrocutes himself? Okay, spoken like a fucking chatter who wouldn't buy a Dead Blossom Jesse hat day one of the fucking fourth wall drop. Relax, y'all. Jesus. I don't wear hats. I guess it was the red lightning bolt logo and not the text that they quote unquote recognized. Do not try and make SS associations with the hat that I wear every day, please. I'm begging you. Even as a joke. Buying the DBJ neck brace? Not what I said? Oh. It seemed like that's what you were going for. I did almost get a custom hat at Lids once that said Strungling based on a weird bit that needed to be buried later at the DBJ zone. Yeah, do not be immortalizing any DBJ bits in hat form. Do not be immortalizing any DBJ bits in hat form. You're going to want that buried. And the problem is, I will make sure that any DBJ merch that you guys make comes with whatever that capsule inside of the briefcase in high and low is, where when you burn it, a bunch of pink smoke comes out. I'm going to put that in all of your DBJ merch so that down the road, when you wouldn't be caught dead with, in ownership of DBJ merch and you try and burn that shit, everybody in the fucking town is going to know. Either that or they're going to think they just, voted in a gay pope. I was going to try and incorporate something like that in my high and low review last night. It was going to be something to the effect of, really good movie, but how come they didn't explain why the conclave chose a gay pope in the middle of the movie? Or something like that. Didn't really read as much as I wanted it to. So we get your joke leavings. Look, man, you get everything. I hit the go live button. I got 3 hours to fill minimum. Kurosawa is good, but vegetables sometimes. I don't know what that means. You mean like it's like eating your vegetables movily? It's like eating your vegetables movily. Vegetables like he's homework. That's how I felt about Rashomon. Rashomon I just could not fuck with. But I really, really liked High and Low. The people were right. The people were right. I liked it a lot. Rashomon 3 stars max for me. I gave it to, again, if I went into it with literally no expectations whatsoever, I would think, wow, some plucky young upstart in Japan made the 1950s equivalent of a direct-to-TV movie. And it's like, okay, sure, why not? 3 stars. But I went into it thinking, this is the god of Japanese cinema. This is his movie that kicked off the golden era of cinema. Rashomon 3 stars max for me. I see. Wamber's feeling silly. I like when I can tell that somebody is not really interested in the conversation being had, so they just start doing fun word association. That's like when I would stream The Bazaar, and people would just go like, what the hell? Surfboard and a fishing rod? This sounds like a great weekend in Honolulu or something. I'm on to train. Have fun on to train. Goofy movie stars max for me. That's right. Right. I fuck with that. Rashomon Cooks, I did see it at the cinema. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't think I'm in the cinema IQ tier to be enjoying Rashomon. I remember we all painted our shit red. Those are the fucking days, man. I haven't opened up the Bazaar in a while, but I see that I saw on Reddit today that the Chinese audience is mass downvoting it again. Dude, I gotta be real with you, man. The Chinese Bazaar players are a bunch of fucking babies. It's crazy. Anytime they change a card that the Chinese players like, anytime they nerf something, the Chinese players are like, fuck this game. Massive downvotes on Steam. I also like the Bazaar. I haven't played it in a couple of months, but it's really good. Didn't that happen with Slay the Spire too? They bombarded Slay the Spire 2 and it made some balance changes too. Maybe this is the problem with like, I don't know. This is the problem with like Chinese citizens expecting, like they've come to expect that like governments and corporations should like, I don't know, work for them, They're too spoiled by their fucking socialism. In America, we're used to getting completely fucked over by every country and company that will let, that we will let them to do so. They have their expectations, exactly. Their expectations are set too high from how they should be treated by a company. Maybe it's because they feel like Western devs aren't receptive enough to them otherwise. I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, I could see that. How like because I do know that also like a lot of Chinese gamers really do feel a lot of like pride and ownership over Chinese-made games as well. So it might be that like, yeah, we're going to downvote these Western games to make sure that like, we're fighting back against imperialism or whatever. Gamer imperialism. They should feel that about a good game first. The Bazaar is good, man. Don't even play with me. Oh, I see what you're saying about the Chinese games. Right. No, I agree with you. The Sun Wukong game sucks. Truly. The Sun Wukong game sucked. I really, really did not. I watched a lot of that game, and it was all completely fucking mediocre. I understand that, like, the West has been doing Western fantasy for, decades at this point. There's only so many wuxia RPGs that I can fucking handle. I am so happy to support a Chinese development team. I just don't need to see another spin on Journey to the West. They should journey to somewhere else. I agree with you. Who's the Western equivalent of Sun Wukong? I don't know why. I don't know why this.
Oh, yeah.
EK, thanks so much. I don't know why. Popeye is a much better answer than what I was going to say. I was going to say that the Western version of Sun Wukong I'm sorry, I'm just trying to pull up a visual aid. Is the Nutty Professor. I don't know. There must be something there because it was the very first thing that came into my head. Whoever said Hercules was close, that's true. The Noid. They should make a Chinese Nutty Professor. They should make a Chinese nutting professor. Is the Nutty Professor just always on your mind? No. But when somebody asked what is the Western version of Sun Wukong, it perfectly crystallized in my mind in that moment. So there must be something to that. There's a lot to consider. I'm gonna chew on that and see if I can come up with something. The vintage Hercules cartoon was my favorite thing as a kid. Dude, I had the plate. I had the fucking plate. I had the Burger King plate. What are they called? What are the ladies called? The beautiful ladies? The sirens or whatever? The muses. The smoke shows, that's right. I had the muses plate. I ate off of this shit every single day. Phil was my fucking guy, dude. Phil and Hades, really two incredible performances. I really wanted to like Kingdom Hearts more when I played it recently, but man, did I fucking hate that game. We don't need to be listing the muses. It sucks how good James Woods is as Hades. He's like hardcore MAGA now, right? I mean, who cares? He's like basically dead. He might actually be fully dead. We don't need to listen to Muse. Didn't they do that song Resistance? I think the only Muse song that I know. Hysteria? Yeah, this is the only Muse song that I know. Came out in 2009? God, this shit sucks. No offense to the Muse likers. That's literally the only Muse song that I know of. I lost whatever I was listening to, unfortunately. So now we're listening to Super Smash Bros. Music? No. Where's the music I was listening to? It wasn't that. Whatever. Typical emo music and stuff. Dude, I watched that. I got served it on my YouTube homepage when we were streaming on stream on Monday. I watched that System of a Down concert from the Metro in Chicago in 1998. Holy moly, dude. It was so sick. Just a bunch of fucking 20-year-olds trying so fucking hard. Darren Malakian, the lead guitarist, or the only guitarist, I should say, every single time that dude would open his mouth, he would ruin whatever song he was trying to sing on. That was kind of the System of a Down way for a while. Serj Tankian giving some of the most beautiful vocals in like rock history, and then Darren being like, Tony Danza cuts in line. And you have to be like, oh, thank you, Darren. AFI, wow. Like Miss Murder. I forgot about that shit. Did you ever listen to side project Scars on Broadway? I absolutely listened to Scars on Broadway. And I fucking hated it. I was just such a System of a Down fan that I wanted more System of a Down. So when I was like, oh shit, it's Darren Malakian and Shavo Odagian doing their own project, I was like, yo, let's go, PogChamp, etc. Hated it. I didn't even like Serj's solo stuff either. Serj's solo stuff, I was not a huge fan of, although it was a little bit overproduced in my opinion. It lacked the grit, the grunge of a lot of System of a Down stuff. But I don't think System of a Down will ever be back. I think Serj doesn't really like it anymore. Probably because John Dolmayan's a fucking MAGA Republican. Hey, let's do the dulls, why don't we? Wow. Getting some frame drops on our wiki gotcha. Lipu Guangxi. Goniofusis Spectrum.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Banana Buggle, thanks so much for the 3 months of Prime Gaming subscription. Happy 3 months. Hotel Montparnasse. Whoa! Extinction. Wow. That is a real, I mean, now that's a fucking strong card. Are you kidding me? That's an unbelievable, that is a power warping, yeah, board wipe sorcery, dude. Warps defines the whole meta. Isn't this the Tasmanian Tiger? Crazy. Should be attack 9999. Absolutely. Independent Township is a township in Barton County, Kansas. Cool. All right. Connections me. My first SSR, Ron DeSantis. What an incredible poll. Polonium, cranium, croquetish, trackpad, microphone, francium, polonium, cranium, ductile, mercury, compressed, squashed, compact, dense. Okay. Printer, lead. Okay, interesting. Hockey. Things that use a puck. Hockey. Monitor, trackpad, printer, microphone. I don't know. Home office things. Cool. Computer peripherals, sure. Lead, mercury, polonium, francium. Liquid metals, hazardous elemental metals. Ductile, cranium, croquette, hockey. Starts with birds. Duck, crow, hawk. Starting with bird, what? Hawk, duck, crow, crane? Jesus fucking Christ, dude. All right. Ugh. Meat bean. Spicy fermented sausage made crafted from ground meat, typically beef or lamb, mixed with a blend of garlic, cumin, sumac, and red pepper, encased in sausage. I mean, is it just Italy? Italy. Very hot. Fuck. What's directly northeast of Italy? Switzerland? Sujuk? Yeah, this is like everybody. It feels like most of the world is doing this. Southeast Croatia? Borders Croatia to the southeast. Shit, man, I don't know. Slovenia? No. Albania? Come on, man. Jesus. So much? Damn. Speaking of System of a Down, I could have done Armenia. Cheetos. Made primarily of corn, it's shaped into delightful crunchy curls. This snack is seasoned with a variety of flavors, often including cheese or even unique umami-rich tastes. It's a popular choice for snacking occasions, offering a satisfying crunch with each bite. The packaging is typically vibrant, reflecting its playful and fun nature. I mean, it's Cheetos. It's ice cold. It's Japan. All right. They said umami. That's the only reason I knew. Curl. Oh, this is curl. Of course. This is curl. My fault, y'all. Cachaca, lime, sugar, ice, fruit, simple syrup. Is this a mojito? Yeah. Oh, yeah, caipirinha. Right. Of course. I didn't know what all went into it. I didn't know what cachaca was either. Cachaça, whatever. How come they got the C pronounced like "k" at the beginning and the C pronounced like "s" at the end? Fish and chips with a lamb Euro wrap. I think the lamb Euro wrap clears here, even though that lettuce is looking a little, I don't know, miscolored. Hey, SVT, thanks so much for the 17 months of Tier 1 subscription. Thank you. I think the H was meddling. No. It's C-A-C-H-A-C-A. So the C-A at the beginning says "k" and the C-A at the end says "s." It's pronounced D-A-H-B-I-H-G-A-H. Chicken fried tacos. Chicken fried tacos? Honduras, I think you don't understand the nomenclature here. Two slime monsters fighting on the left. Chicken fried tacos, using the parlance of chicken fried steak. This is a fried chicken taco. This looks like the last boss of what's that World of Warcraft dungeon in the fucking not Naxxramas. What the fuck ever. I can't remember any of the names. I can't remember a name of anything. You know the big slime guy from the dead guy place? No, none of that. Somebody who's played WoW recently. Steak and ale pie looks pretty fucking good. The pizza looks also okay. Wow. Damn. Got to be more specific. Who's the big slime boss? It was a Mythic Plus dungeon from the Dead Guy Zone in Shadowlands. Slime man. Trying to make a change. Cheeseburger with pickle, with wavy fries, Coke Zero, and Smart Water. Damn, stay sipping. They're double drinking you up, and they're expecting you to think that $21 or 21 pounds is a fair shake just because you're getting 2 drinks? Does Luke know that Clavicular is also in Paris right now? I've never seen them in the same room. Monster taco for 14 pounds. 14 pounds for one taco is criminal. But I think people would be more inclined to go for the taco, yeah. Interesting. Cougar tail. 15-inch glazed maple donut bar. Wow. For $5? A 15-inch maple donut for 5 pounds, dude? I'm sorry, but I'm all in on this. But the problem is, I know salt and pepper chips and a chicken sub for 9 pounds is actually also kind of crazy. I think this clears, but, you know, cougar tail always sounds like a go down easy. Dude, people hate donuts. People hate sweets on Scrandle. I don't know what it is. Interesting. Okay, so we've got ketchup and mustard bread and some jowls. And some white boy jowls. Tom did this on his stream last night, and his audience was all like, ew, gross donut. I mean, what the fuck do they know, you know? Shit's all upside down there. You can't expect them to understand. The problem is they bring donuts over and they fuck them up. Come to America and have a donut, and you'll appreciate the shit for what it is. Come get a damn tour. I know at minimum 4 places to take you, although one of them might be a taco stand. Chicken and mushroom pie versus gammon, bread, and a pint. That's the motherfucker you got a pickpocket in Orgrimmar. Somebody literally said that. Somebody literally said that. Well, nice work. Same wavelength. I think the jowls and ketchup and mustard bread are probably not taking any points here. Ooh. Salt and peppered chicken chow mein noodles versus the Dominator. Jesus Christ. This is the type of shit that they sell. I'm very surprised to see that this is in the United States. And this is maybe an ignorant thing for me to say, but this feels like something that they would sell you in England to try and convince you that it's American for 30 fucking quid. Quadruple bacon cheeseburger, jalapeno popper, and a grilled cheese sandwich. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. For $40? Nearly 70%. Turkey schnitzel. Ooh, this breakfast muffin does actually look quite good. The turkey schnitzel, I can't abide by this. You need to get your ratios better. Yeah, the tater tots look extremely good. Ooh. Chocolate brown. Oh, with marshmallows. Okay. Wow, really tough to tell what I was looking. This looks like a scene from fucking Dexter. This looks like somebody mailed somebody a victim's fingers or something. Got to go with the kebab here, obviously. Yeah, it really looks like flesh chunks. Interesting. Vietnamese spring rolls with the bespoke plastic cartons that will live in a landfill for the next 200 years. That's good. Yeah, they really having a cylinder off here. This is kind of crazy. Sort of like an alternate use, like everything everywhere all at once. In another universe, I'd just like to be Vietnamese spring rolls with you. I think I gotta go with the sausage here. I don't know. The sausage speaks to me more, and I say that even as a vegetarian. Wow. Okay. You don't even know what's in the fucking spring rolls, and they're voting for it? The sausage was wearing its heart on its sleeve, man. People hate pie and chips and peas. I also don't get the giant sausage small bun. I agree with you there. In general, I believe the Germans need to fix their... What the hell? Their sandwich content to sandwich bread ratio. I don't know, Cicada. For some reason, the pies always rank extremely poorly on Scrandle. I don't know what it is. Uleval Havaby. Overstore Torvit. Duke of Stewin. This is like, I don't know. This is like Sweden or some shit. Farven Handle? Well, this doesn't look like a German O. This is like Norway? Maybe the Netherlands? This seems like Amsterdam. This seems like some sort of... I don't know. And... You know, I don't want to say, you know, I don't want to maybe cast any sort of, well, I'm going to say I don't want to cast any sort of disparaging assumptions about which army these guys are fighting for, but I got to be honest, doesn't look good. Denmark, 1940? Is that Denmark? This is Belgium. What's Denmark? Is the Netherlands Denmark? No, this is Denmark. I'll do Denmark. Why not? I'll trust you. Randers? Alborg? Kjoring? Oh, yeah, there's the O. German Wehrmacht soldiers on a truck loaded with gear driving past bystanders in Oslo, Norway, during the early days of the German invasion and occupation of the country, known as Operation Vesurabung. Hey, all right, guys. If only somebody would have just talked with them. Wow. A whole fucking parade full of kids blowing on the thingamajig. Posty. This is like somewhere in like, I don't know, like Eastern Europe, right? Bulgarian flag. Yeah, that tracks. This is giving like Bizarro World white people, which is most of Eastern Europe. Where's Bulgaria? There it is. Sofia. We got a little bit of Greenway. So let's just go ahead and say they're over here on what street is this? Tsar Osvoboditel Boulevard. And this is, let's say 1982. 84, not bad. Not bad. I'm starting to get a feel for what the rest of the world was dressing like in different points of history. Now, this is a fucking vibe, dude. Now, this is a vibe. What's good, Whiskey? Shout out to Bulgaria, man, your people. Now, where is this? This is New York, but which bridge is this? This is Tibet. Manhattan Bridge looking west. Herd chef. Thank you. I'll take that. I don't know any of the bridges, though, is the problem. Got to be this big one, right? Nope, this one. Looking west. How far along do we think they are? Maybe right there. And that's God. Fuck me. It was not, what did I say? 1962 on accident? Yeah, why did I trust Gel Ocean? I should have waited for somebody who's actually from New York to chime in. They had selfie sticks in the 60s. Okay, hold on. The Body and Face Place. Travel agents. Highland Recruitment Services. We've got a lot of English. Marks and Spencer! Yo! We're in fucking foggy old London town. Huge. Never mind, we're in Scotland. We're in Scotland. Okay, we're in foggy old Glasgow town. I'm going to go ahead and say this is Edinburgh. Bruntsfield. Edinburgh. What do we have here? Some sort of strange shape happening here on the streets. I'm going to go ahead and say 94. Oh. Inverness. Damn. Hotel Mediodia. Hotel Mediodia. Oh, shit, the bimbo wagon. Hop on, y'all. Can't really even tell. Can't really even tell what the fuck is going on here. This is just like, I don't know, infrastructure. I don't want to see a bunch of cars, man. I want to see people. This is like, I don't know, the 50s or something? Maybe the, like, late 50s? This is too, I mean, this is... Now that looks... Cars look too modern? Late 60s? Coming from Mr. Manhattan Bridge, huh? These license plates are baffling. Yeah, I'm clocking the white people. Don't worry, I'm always clocking the white people. Bimbo would be in Mexico, but I don't see any Spanish anywhere. I guess Hotel Mediodia might be Spanish. Colchon Flex? I really don't know. I don't like these where it's just a bunch of highways and Atocha? I don't know, man. Mexico, whatever. It's Mexico. Mexico City somewhere. Like here-ish, whatever. 1962. Well, all right. It's fucking Spain. Whatever. The time guesser, you know, it giveth and it taketh away. Graphic content warning written right to left in hieroglyphics. Boob. Graphic content warning written right to left in hieroglyphics. I mean, yeah, so it's NSFW is my second thought. My first thought is boob. My second thought is NSFW. Graphic content, you're right. Graphic content not warning. Graphic content written right to left in hieroglyphics. Boob. Not boob. Penis. Cock. Cock. Graphic content written right to left in hieroglyphics. Man, this really beats my ass. I so rarely can lock in and get the fucking minute cryptic. This clues indicators are written right to left and in. One of these is a reversal indicator, sure. The other is a hidden word indicator, sure. Oh, I see. In hieroglyphic. Graphic content. Okay, so it's like gore. Gore. Nice. Huge. Graphic content written right to left in hieroglyphics. Yeah. Okay. I think I could have gotten there. I just don't ever believe in myself. The Tiger's Apprentice to Sherlock the Abominable Bride. Boy, oh boy. Owen Yang. Sandra Oh. Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. I mean, surely we can get to the Marvel Cinematic Universe relatively quickly. Sandra Oh. Was she not in Everything Everywhere All at Once? I thought she was. And Bowen Yang, huh? Oh, Michelle Yeoh is right below her. Shang-Chi. Martin Freeman wasn't in this one, right? Simu Liu. Avengers. Was Shang-Chi? Shang-Chi's kind of like... Wait. We can do Shang-Chi, Aquafina. Okay. Hold on. Michelle Yeoh. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Fuck. What is you talking about? Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Aquafina. Jackpot. John Cena. Wait a minute. Simu Liu was also in Jackpot? John Cena. Simply too much WWE shit. Jesus. Barbie. Ryan Gosling. Don't pick Project Hail Mary because there's like 3 people in that movie. Blade Runner. Dave Bautista. We're in there. I gotta do it. What was his name? Black Panther? Chadwick Boseman. Black Panther. Martin Freeman. The crazy white boy who made it. The Abominable Bride. Time. Jonathan Aris. All right, whatever, man. Oh, yeah. I forgot that the Sherlock... I totally forgot Benedict Cumberbatch was also the fucking Marvel guy. I could have... Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Benedict Cumberbatch was in the Avengers also. I just see so much more of myself in Martin Freeman's character as the crazy white boy who made it, you know? I don't know. Benedict Cumberbatch, he lacks humanity to me on account of his being British. Now, I'm pretty sure Martin Freeman is also British, but he doesn't play British in the movies. Is Martin Freeman British? Shawshank Redemption or Daycare? God willing. Oh yeah, Doctor Strange is also not British, but like, his Britishness permeates everything he does. Look at him. Crazy face, crazy name. This is a car crash. You guys are testing me on shit that I simply don't know about. Okay? So, I mean, you know, if you judge a fish on his ability to climb a tree, you'll think he'll spend his whole life thinking he's an idiot. That is upsettingly low. That's upsettingly low. How are you not Googling daycare? Wow. You know what it is, dude? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Everybody thinks they have their own definition of woke. That's why nobody's Googling it. Jeez, this is brutal. Got to be NBA. Holy Christ. Yeah, 83 million, sure. Ronaldo? I mean, can't be that many City of the Wolves players, right? Okay, well, whatever. It was worth a shot. Kid Cudi versus Ice-T. I think Kid Cudi is like insanely popular still. Yeah, big time. 28 million streams. How's that even possible? Stevie Wonder, please God. Yeah. I mean, that album alone. 50 Cent versus Stevie Wonder. How many people are still bumping in the club, you know? He said, pointing at his own name. A lot of people are still bumping into club. Holy shit. Billy Joel got... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, we are getting absolutely blown the fuck out on the dulls today. Robert Downey Jr. Doolittle. Okay. Famously bad. In theaters January. Invisible Man. Hey, I watched this. People like this one, right? Ooh, people hate this one. You know, they show Guinea Pig Suit of Armor on here a lot, but I'm always happy to see it. I'm always happy when it rolls through town. Judy Garland's ruby slippers got to be going for an insane amount of money. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. Look, I would pay $28 million for the Guinea Pig Suit of Armor. I'll be honest. Kamakura Katana, got to be a lot, right? That's crazy. The fucking slippers from the movie are going for more than a katana from fucking 1200s Japan. Lunch with Warren Buffett. I mean, how much does one bullet cost? Can't be more than $400,000. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll tell you what, his first tip would probably be don't spend $19 million to have lunch with some old fuck, if I had to guess. Monica Lewinsky's lingerie reportedly wore during her affair with President Clinton. Flowing hair silver dollar. First coin ever issued by the U.S. government. Who's this? Who's this? Whose man's? God damn. More or less. Fights Mike Tyson won by knockout. That's like a lot. Yeah. Well, Saturn is 100. Okay. What are we considering a moon? What are we considering a moon? I'm sorry. A rock floating in circles around Saturn does not a moon make. Yeah, come on, man. Saturn's hogging all the damn moons. I think it's okay. Well, I mean, I guess I'm a complete fucking moron. For some reason, I thought the Beatles like didn't release a lot of music or something. Floors the Empire State Building has. I don't fucking know, man. All right, sure. Don't question mark me, man. I don't like the Beatles. Miles per second Earth travels around the sun. Here's the Leaning Tower of Pisa took to build. Now, is this the Leaning Tower of Pisa or is this the one in suburban Illinois? $200 years and they still couldn't get it right, dude. That's insane. All right. Okay, well, whatever game this is, I do want to play it. February 26, 2020 at 9:15 p.m., 6.8 hours logged. You can physically feel the suck. CS2? Counter-Strike? Does Counter-Strike have a 2? No. I'm not even qualified to review this game. I only got it to have a chat with the shopkeeper, 11 out of 10. Okay, so this is like for people who are diabolically fucking horny, huh? This is some shit that Tom would play on stream. This is that one boob game. What is Chris Benoit? Oh. Chris Benoit. Right. Shopkeeper Fuckers 4. It's a shame that COVID killed the studio that made the Shopkeeper Fuckers franchise. And I should say it literally did kill them. They all went to an orgy together in early March 2020. Dead Estate. I don't know what that is, but it seems like a good guess. If you like cheap game mechanics and terrible inconsistent controls, this game is for you. Nice one, dumbass. You need to constantly make ridiculous long jumps at the very extreme of what is possible while getting a boost from killing enemies. At best, it is 50-50 of you will hit the enemy or your attack will go right through it. If you are lucky with that, then it is 50-50 to fall through the platform you try to land on. The game ignores button presses. Wow. Celeste? Celeste not bad either. There's no shopkeeper in Celeste, though. Is it Dead Cells? I can only assume it was either not. Okay. You try putting your fingers on Control, Alt, and Space, bonus for Shift as well, and then WASD or arrows. Tell me that's comfortable. I finished Hollow Knight 112% and Dead Cells. Jump King? I mean, it's obviously some... The combat and platforming itself feel really smooth. The switch between 8-bit and 16-bit works really well. Past and future. This is going to be one for the chat. I have no idea. The Messenger. Yes, I remember that one. I wanted to play that. I wanted to play this, but never did. Hold on. Oh. This thing doesn't even have its damn tits out, man. What? Va-va-voom. All right. Here we go. Woke or Gnaw hard mode. Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. It's not woke. Just Cause 2. It's woke. Possible LGBTQ plus messaging. The PDA entry for the minor NPC Cherul Tunko, Star Wars guy, mentions he was quickly promoted for engaging in sexual acts with a general. Whether the general is male or female is unclear. They didn't specify that he was having sex with a woman. So I am forced to imagine this male character having sex with another man. You have to understand, if you don't specify, I have to picture this man having sex with another man. And so therefore, it's unfortunately potentially woke. This is really good. They really do constantly outdo themselves on this one. Final Fantasy IV. Interesting. This is woke because it thinks 4 is 2.
Oh, yeah.
It was assigned 2 at birth or something. It's woke? It's woke. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus and subtly pro-DEI messaging. See full review for spoilers. No thanks. Lords of Infinity seems woke. Subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. You can romance the NPC Marcus who breaks it off with you when he gets married. What? Another character reveals she is female after 2 games of appearing male. Okay, man. Y'all ever seen Mulan? We love that stuff. State of Decay Year 1 survival. Wow. Subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. 2 gay characters, one of whom is playable. I can tolerate 2 gay characters, but if you make me play one, or if you give me the option, light social commentary. Dialogue includes commentary on their experiences as homosexuals. Black Myth Wukong. Woke for being Chinese? Come on. I mean, I guess it makes a lot of... It's made by the studio that was like, hey, women, scram. But like, this is a Western conservative grading scale. You guys fucking hate China. But right, I guess that's just it, is that they loved that studio. Islands of Caliph? Jesus. Sabers of Infinity? Jesus. B. God. Oh my fucking God. Contains subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. According to the creator, the player character has an intentionally ambiguous gender and uses they-them pronouns. Oh. Sorry. I mean, if it's not abundantly clear what the fucking game looks like, this is what VVVVVVV looks like. And so because this thing didn't have huge tits and a vagina and a little pin on her chest that says she, her. My God, that's really grim. I guess even suggesting that she would have to clarify that her pronouns are she, her would be too woke is the problem. Right, but if they told you the character's pronouns, right. The developer should have said she's a woman and she loves having sex with men. Mindustry 7.0 update. Okay, seems like a game about factories or some shit that Justin would play with Sips at 5 o'clock in the morning. Greedfall. Overtly pro-DEI, subtly anti-Western society, and subtly pro-LGBTQ plus messaging. Out-of-place diversity in a setting largely based on 18th century Europe. Great. 18th century DEI. Sid Meier's Civilization 3. I think we have... Oh, hey, Sarah's Hawk. Thanks so much for the 27 months. Tier 1 subscription. How did I not hear that? What happened? I think the woke content detector Steam group is pro Sid Meier's Civilization. They are. Which is so funny because you can play as like a Chinese woman nuking America off the map. I would agree the recent ones, they are probably not huge on. That's, you know what? That's actually probably true as well. It lets them live out their weird, historically inaccurate fantasies. I think you're Mao in China for you're Mao for China in that one. That's like even worse. But then again, yes, like it probably is like these chuds are just like nuking Mao Zedong over and over again. Rogue Tower, a game by A.R. Mason. There's something, it's either decidedly woke or decidedly unwoke to be writing your name like this. Like you're either like a like MAGA chud right-wing guy. I will also say the name A.R. Mason, that's either the name of a MAGA chud or like a non-binary person who's on like a, you know, a fucking intramural lacrosse team. Okay, whew, it was option A. Tropico 4 Steam Special Edition. Is I think Tropico's not woke? Nice. Heroes Hour. Seems, okay, whatever. Final Fantasy 2. Woke? Okay, 4 is woke, but this one isn't. Bioshock 2. Okay, I think that's good for me then. I think that's good for me then. I think I'm done with woke or nah for this one. They literally they can't read subtext. This is the proof that they are incapable of reading subtext. They haven't heard the same audiobooks you have. Wow. Oh my God. The question on everybody's lips. Now this is an all-star fucking battle. Get your votes in, y'all. Why they gotta fight? Ladies, please stop fighting. Can't we work this out together? I mean, you know, I appreciate the optimism of a vote for 2 here. But regardless, like totally regardless of sexiness, you're just going based off of the popularity of the franchise, you know? Someone's got to try something different. No, I respect it. I respect it. Jerboa, weren't you the one that made, hold on, let me check the message of the day archives. Yes. I just want you to know, I've heard Red Hot Chili Peppers 2 times in the last couple of weeks. And both times I have immediately thought of your chat message, pedophiles tend to make music that teens like when hearing Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I think that's a good indicator that it's probably going to be stuck in my brain for the rest of my life. Really one of the all-time great chat messages. I got to give it up. All right, I'm going to pick Pikachu here. I mean, it's simply embarrassing. Tatsumaki? Engrave that one. Yeah, honestly, dude, that deserves a message of the day, like, trophy. Really, really good. Patamon versus Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. Is Tatsumaki so horny that they refuse to even show it to us? Yeah, seems pretty... Okay. Well, so even in the Google search results. Okay, so even... Okay. Yeah. I know her from Overwatch. I'm waiting until she gets a Diablo 4 skin. Diablo 4 skin? Jesus Christ. 20,000 posts? Strawberry crepe cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. Dude, those fucking Overwatch skins in Diablo 4, genuinely unfucking believable. I cannot believe how bad of a job they did when they did such a good job on the fucking WoW skins. If I could just take a moment to take a quick break from Rule 34, this is some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Let me get a higher res photo. I don't know what the hell Meme Shart was. Meme Shart sent this shit through a pneumatic tube to the Discord server. Diablo 4 Overwatch skins. That's probably where it came from. Hold on. Can I get a fucking photo? Diablo X Overwatch. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Jesus Christ, it's so bad. Which one is, dude, the fucking Spiritborn being fucking Kiriko or whatever? Which one is the rogue, I wonder? Oh, Genji. Oh, my fucking God. Give me a break, dude. This is genuinely so fucking awful. They did such a good job with the WoW skins that they did. Can't believe it. I don't know why there isn't a clear... They're clearly embarrassed of this shit. You can't get a single good promotional photo of the goddamn thing. What is this fucking music? Anyway, really, really god-awful. I'm glad I jumped off the fucking Diablo 4 ship just in time for that shit to come out. All right, so it seems like we're all in on Tatsumaki, right? You guys can get your votes in. Why don't Brigitte and Reinhardt look better? It really feels like those are the two that you could so easily get right. The characters who are designed to look like they are wearing armor. Bug with the God, I respect your devil may care attitude, but I do think Tatsumaki's going to take this one. Mia Fey from Ace Attorney. I mean, a fucking a visual novel character who's got cleavage. Boob lawyer. Coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb, yeah. Wow, really not even as... Damn. Okay, well, they're really giving us a lot of fucking layups today. They've seen how bad of a job I've done at the rest of the dulls. It's funny because it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that you're looking at these two. I mean, this is how fucking warped the internet has become. To look at these two and have a unanimous vote for the broken mechanical bear mascot from the children's horror game. Yeah. And it's not even particularly close. Okay. I think we can probably lock this one in as well. I mean, typically the Five Nights at Freddy ones, they do some pretty serious numbers. I'm happy to see a split on this. I don't know if this is necessarily as much of a toss-up as I might have assumed. Not really sure what Wuthering Waves is. Got to be one of the stupidest names for a video game that has ever been made. Okay, so it's like sexy anime woman in a dress or the broken robot bear. And it's a complete toss-up, and I have literally no idea which one is going to win. It's pervert gotcha, but here's the... well, I don't know. I really don't know. 13 to 12, man. This is crazy. 14 and 12. All right, I think I got a vote. I'm going Five Nights at Freddy's. That's what the chat says. Wow. Honestly, shout out to Golden Freddy. Shout out to Golden Freddy. Outporned 2 anime women with huge boobs. I guess her boobs aren't that huge. W. Freddy. Danganronpa. Now, this is a game for perverts. I don't know what it is about Danganronpa. Something about it. Pervert game. High schoolers? I guess that's what it is. I guess it is that it is high schoolers. Yep. Wow. Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball. I mean, I don't even watch Dragon Ball. But Chi-Chi's that bitch. I've never met a Danganronpa fan that wasn't eventually kicked out of the Discord.
This girl's, she's captivating me. Like, just taking hold, and I'm staring at her.
You fucking said it, Lox Begley Jr. Yeah, big shout out to Chi-Chi on this one. I'll be fucking pissed if the craven fucking perverts in the Danganronpa community are outperforming the Chi-Chi fans. Thank fucking God. That's goddamn right. Finally, some fucking justice in the world. Oh my God. Wait, fuck. Wow. They're really putting us to the test now. Holy shit. If we live in a just universe, Chi-Chi clears here. But the fact that I'm not even sure. I think the old heads are sticking with human woman. I know, but are the old heads the ones who are doing the most output on Rule 34? Vector's going to have more than you expect, but not 12K. I expect him to have 12K. I expect Vector to have a lot of porn, to be clear. All right. God willing, if we live in a just universe, Chi-Chi clears here. Thank fucking God. Thank God. Okay, and they're giving us a light one. They're giving us a light cooldown. Although, I don't know. Because Sonic fans are also extreme fucking perverts, and this is just one of the many random women wearing a skirt. Actually, not even a skirt, but like a frilly short situation. The point is that both of these fandoms are absolutely chock to the brim full of perverts. I think this is one of the ones who people are really horny for. Mia Fey was at 900. Look, I'm telling you, Rule 34 is not a just place. All right. Well, in that case, yeah. Wow, 13,000 versus Toon Link. Ah, cool. So which cartoon child takes it here? Which cartoon child are people jacking off to more, y'all? The hell is... What did you do, Hayden? Are you fucking typing in Courier New in the chat? Abstain. I respect that. I do think Rosa takes it here. I'll be honest. 500 posts for Toon Link is still pretty... Okay, wait. Now I'm actually very curious about this. The whole franchise... Hold on. Okay, while you guys vote, give me 1 second. I'm not going to tell you... I'm not going to tell you how many posts there are. Yeah, okay. You know what? It's a lot of Luann. That makes a lot of sense. It's a lot of Luann. I guess that's what I would have expected. A lot of Peggy, too, obviously. Joseph. Okay. Honestly, Peggy kind of bad, man. Min, okay, not bad. Now, is that supposed to be Ladybird? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. This one is just thick Peggy standing naked in a garage. What's Boomhauer's numbers? All right, wow, damn, 29-0, pretty good. 30-0, nice work. We can see the porn reflection on your glasses? No, you can't. And if you can, well, hey, enjoy. Ricky looking up King of the Hill porn for work again? I have to do this. I don't enjoy it, but it's my job. Abstain? This is really hard? I disagree. This one seems like a pretty clear cut to me. That pony is too recent? Really? I guess she does look like a pretty, like... I've never seen this My Little Pony, like, style before. I was on Queen Chrysalis's wiki page yesterday. That's cool, man. I don't think I need you. You're free to not admit that in the chat if that applies to you. All right. Seems like Queen, yeah. 6,000 makes a lot of sense. 6,000 makes a lot of sense. The Trypophobia Goth Horse. Wow, damn. Queen Chrysalis versus Dio Brando. We're doing pretty good, man. I'm waiting for us to lose one to move on, but we are on a pretty insane streak right now. We're on a 13 guest streak, dude. This could be it, though. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. This is a lot more than I expected, but I feel like My Little Pony is one of the ones where, you know, every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry in the My Little Pony universe has quadruple digits. What's your Rule 34 till PB? I think this is it, honestly. I think 13. No, 16. 16 was my PB in this. On the other browser that we don't use. Hey, which, by the way, we've got less than a week left of the Opera GX promotion, y'all. Less than a week left. So if you're trying to upgrade your browser, now's the time. Oh, and by the way, if you click that link tomorrow, we're streaming on Saturday. So I'll tell you this on Saturday as well. If you click that link tomorrow, they're doing another double money sign up weekend. So if you click that link right now, download Opera GX, install it on your computer, I get $3. If you click that link tomorrow, download Opera GX on your computer, install it, I get $6. That's as much of the price of a Twitch sub, for crimini's sakes. With the Final Fantasy VII battle music. All right, it seems like Queen Chrysalis is taking this one. Wow, yeah, you guys are good, man. We're locked the fuck in here. Okay, well, they're tossing you a fucking freebie. This is the queen. She's the queen. As far as I'm concerned, this should be number one on the whole website. Diva the Queen, probably? I guess that's probably true, yeah. That's Mercy from Diablo. This is an easy 20K. I wouldn't even be surprised if it cracked 30K. This might be the most we have ever seen. Sniper Lady probably clears. I don't know. I don't know if Widowmaker... People are really fucking weird about Mercy. What? Nearly 30K. Insane. Thought you meant Anna. I mean, hey. Who says no?
Get in there, girl. That's my friend.
Very excited. Very excitable. Wow, Diva has 33K, Widowmaker has 30K. That's crazy. And then 27K from Mercy. I mean, these are free points, y'all. These are free points. Yeah, it's the easiest one of your fucking life. Rengoku Kyojuro? Who the fuck is that? From Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba? I like his fit. He's got a good fit. Fire Guy? I'd love to see him getting his asshole stretched out. I wonder if there's any place I can find that. Okay. Now they're done with the freebies. They're done with the freebies. Who the fuck is, what is Goddess of Victory Nikkei? I never heard of this before, but this one seems like kind of a layup as well. I guess it is a bit of a freebie. But as we've learned, just because an anime woman is designed and tailor-made to be jacked off to, doesn't mean that she's gonna be crushing over on Rule 34. Go off King's game. They're a dime a dozen, exactly right.
I love to onanistically engage with the characters in this computer game. I believe it is called Overwatch. The angelic beauty of this Mercy character is anything but merciful to my psyche.
They really do get Werner's likeness. It's really crazy. The way he takes a big wet inhale halfway through his sentence. Thank you, CRISPR Bird. I almost forgot about the Tangia, man. All right, it seems like we're pretty much all in on the woman with the crazy boobs. See what I'm saying, dude? It's not, I mean, dude, we're on a fucking generational streak. They're giving you another fucking layup here, man. I'm sorry, but like, you know, Taronda alone is probably clearing Alice from Nikkei. I'm gonna fuck Warcraft. I'll be honest, Thrall alone is probably clearing Alice from Nikkei. Yeah, Jaina? Come on, dude. This game is going for another 3 hours. What time is it? Oh, shit, we do. You know what? We do literally need to start Minecraft. I have to do an hour of Minecraft. You going to Evo? I am not, young skirt. I am not. If I was getting a free ticket or something, I would go. I really don't want to have to pay for airfare just to end up in Las Vegas. You know? A friend of mine said that I could stay with him if I went. Holy fuck. That's crazy. All right, get everybody type 1 as fast as you can. We need to move on. These are free points here, man. We don't need to be fucking around. Vegas is depressing. This is the type of music I'd be hearing walking around the damn Vegas Strip. I mean, you know, big shout out to Honky Star Rail, obviously. Okay, now we're back. This might be it for us. Who knows? Who knows? It seems like everybody basically universally agrees that one of like 3 women in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is going to have a bunch of porn made from her. I predict this is like a single-digit margin. Whoa. Main character in JoJo's? I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. Damn, dude. You guys are fucking locked in. Uzumaki Kushina? What is this, Naruto's mom? Who? Ninja MILF? I mean, yeah, this one seems pretty obvious too, honestly. Wow! Holy shit. I had no idea. We finally, our finger is off the pulse. And let's just say we're not checking the pulse where you think we are. Damn. Nice job, though. 20 straight is crazy. Respect to the Naruto jerkers. I didn't know y'all moved like that. What a streak. Yeah, insane. I don't know if we're ever going to... Yeah, pulse on the penis. Thank you, Corbus. That is another way of saying what I was alluding to. Which has more likes? The girl who introduced me to the period tracking app Luna seems like such a nice girl. And hey, if it's not her period, that means she's down to fuck, right? Versus bargain sale lesbian molester. Okay, well, people really seem to like that one. Hetero men 5. There's a ghost. Cream pie sex with all kinds of ghosts who can't seem to rest in peace. Would they be able to pass away in ecstasy? Hetero men 5. Big shout out. Big shout out to all the hetero men out there. I just wanted to have some intense sex. Versus, take a look at all of the shit coming out of Yoko Kurata's asshole. Well, don't really like either of those. I guess the first one is not bad. Nose job lesbian. Wife's in hospital, mother-in-law commutes. Yeah, okay. You wouldn't recognize me at night. I'm a girl, but not like any you've ever had. Versus Magnum Grandfather. Gotta go, Mag. Oh, come on. I guess the open-endedness of girl, in quotation marks, unlike any you've ever had, parentheses, question mark, is kind of, farming the likes there. Blowjob evaluation meeting. That's good. My ass thought these were liked tweets. So the way that this works is... This is from a Twitter bot that posts these titles, and you have to vote on which one has more Twitter likes. Let me lick your lovely neck. How to AF. Is ass better than pussy? You've got so many questions about the mysterious anal hole. We'll answer all of them and dispel your doubts as we introduce you to a brand new, shockingly tight pleasure. Neither of these, I don't know. Neither of these are doing much for me. That's nice of them. I was suddenly deep-throated versus beer fantasy. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, okay. This one is evocative. Funny titty final tears. Versus numb jellyfish. That's good. That's really good. Okay, this is like a fucking ska album. All right, 8 out of 10, not bad. Hey, all right, we're down to the wire here, folks. I mean, approaching the finish line. I don't know what... I'll be honest, Laura, I don't want to read any of them basically ever. Oh. No, I have no idea. No, in the middle. Is it called The Middle? No? What The Middle. That's what I thought. By Maren Morris and Zed? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I did recognize it for sure. Can't do the RuneScape one. I got to get that one off of there. It's just randomly guessing. All right, Bleachers to George Harris. Yuck. To George Harrison. Interesting. I've never heard a George Harrison solo song before. So we need to be kind of skipping from one ring of white guy hell to the next. The 1974. I'll have you know the Bleachers have one good song. I believe you. Anybody can have one good song. Just look at 30 Seconds to Mars, man. Wow, who is the most Beatles-like of any of these? I'm kind of going to say Haim, honestly. Must be nice. It only took you 30 seconds to get to Mars? Must be nice. I'm going Haim. Vampire Weekend. Kimbra. London Grammar. This is what the Beatles speak with. That's what Kimbra's music sounds like? All I know her from is Gautier. Don't they have Liverpool grammar? Could you not with me, man? Could you not? Can't just type, put the lol in the bag, buddy. The National? I know I Vampire Weekend. I don't know, man. Maybe Haley Williams, maybe Kimbra. Kimbra seems pretty chuggy, right? We'll go Vampire Weekend. Fuck it. Modest Mouse is good. I think Modest Mouse takes us a good bit back in time. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Beck is interesting. White Stripes, I think we go White Stripes. And then Greta Van Fleet. You know, Greta Van Fleet does feel like it could do us some favors. Jack White. Because Greta Van Fleet is just going to get us to Led Zeppelin. Or have we done this before? Have we made this mistake before? Right. Okay, we're good. What are they? God, I love Rush. I understand it's like stereotypical white unk thing to like, but goddamn, Rush is such a good fucking band. I mean, I Led Zeppelin was the plan, so we may as well stick with it. Now, maybe honestly, Jimi Hendrix might have been a better vote or a better choice. Maybe the Rolling Stones seem good here. John Lennon, George Harrison, nice. Hey, not bad. 6 to 10. We're in the bottom percentile. He was next to Lennon. Was he really? Whoops. Well, we would have gotten 8. No big deal. Borns, Cage the Elephant, White Stripes. Okay, so the White Stripes pivot was good. The Clash, the Kinks, George Harrison. These are the same band to me, so I would have never in a million years. And there was only one path that got you to 6, so we were nearly perfect. I think best we could have hoped for was 7, because I was never going to pick the Clash, the Kinks, the Kooks, the Quirks, any of them. We'll do the Richtel last, obviously, and then we got to play some Minecraft. Okay, we've done this. We've done this one. All right. There are only some streamers' moms that I chat with. This seems very Howl coded. I'm not gonna lie. Something about this is very Howl coded. No. Perhaps JF. Yeah.
Talking to his mom. It sounded like I was talking to his mom. There are only some streamers' moms that I chat with.
Was JF doing the Realm of Ink sponsorship alone without Stefan? This guy will do anything for money, man, I swear.
Oh my god, I'm getting hit by coins and it's bad? Okay, this is a heavy dodge level. Don't tell the singing salesman.
All right, whatever. JF loves his Hades ripoff. I started going to Trader Joe's and noticed that, like, all the girls go in the back when I show up. I'm like, huh, awkward. They must have a meeting again. Oh, wait, I was on. Yeah, that's right. Wait, this was a riff. This was a riff that I was a part of. This was Justin. Yes. Whew. Thank God. This was me. I was a part of this.
Joe's and try and pick up every single young woman.
I'm sure they'd love that. I start going to Trader Joe's and notice that like all the girls go in the back when I show up. I'm like, huh, awkward. They must have a meeting again.
That was a lot of fun. Oh. What is it about Mario Party that just like is so good for just like shooting the shit for 2 hours? All right. Time for the Ricto, y'all. Time for the Ricto, and then it's some damn Minecraft. Is this like a variant or the main Freddy? So who's unked up and doesn't know about Freddy Fazbear? Plopsy, that was my second vote. Wicked Dome Simulator. Okay, that's pretty good. That was from the Steam Reviewdle. Sensible. No twat deep inside, repeat, Ricky. Okay, so this must be when I was looking at King of the Hill porno. Damn. I hate... Nice, huge, okay. 18th century DEI. Interesting. Wow, the Rictal giveth and the Rictal really taketh away today, huh? Interesting, ... The contemplative chatter. Fuck. He forgot Benedict. Me at the damn breakfast buffet. I don't know, man. I got it in 4 earlier today. What was this even for? I don't even know what this was for. No, we got it. Mexico City? Wait, I saw this. I saw somebody suggest this. Fuck. What's your Rule 34 to PB? I read this. This was... Yes! Easily Chi-Chi, she's been around much longer. Let me get the dossier on this. User sent 10 of the last 1,000 messages. Mel? Fuck. Damn. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10, not good, man. Tough day for the dulls. Tough day for the dulls. Chattiest Kathy? Damn, Laura, 107 messages. Holy moly. Zorg dog with average 5 characters per message. Let me get a quick /user Zorg dog. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. Just like making guttural sounds. Lol, 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 huh? Lol, S, lol, lol, E, huh? Lol. Good stuff. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Laura, take some notes. Just kidding, just kidding. We love our chuggy chatters here, y'all. Most generic messages, ho yeah. Main character, Laura, see? Richt'll giveth and Richt'll taketh away. I think this is one of those ones who people are really horny for. Chugiest chatter, Admiral Half Nelson. Guy who listens to Led Zeppelin usually thinks he's too cool to like the Beatles. Disagree. Guy describing himself. Wordsmith, 100% unique words. Mario Party is so good. Damn, bro is so loquacious. Most emotionally charged. Wow. Damn. Calm the fuck down, man. Drama queen. All right, big shout out. Well, hold on. You know what? We'll do Ricky's Delight since I fucked up the regular one so bad. Rank by number of messages sent most to least. Corbus is pretty high up there. Fuck, close one. Close one. 99 messages from Corbus. Damn, pulling Laura numbers. All right, y'all. Have we played this one before? Ricky's Delight? Yeah, we do it every once in a while. It's hard. It's hard to do is the problem. And a lot of it is mostly guess and check. All right, y'all. Well, let's give a nice buffer from all of that talk about porno that we were doing earlier. Let's give a nice, comfortable, cushy buffer from that. Just before we hit the Minecraft. You guys, can I say something? Can I say something without being criticized here? Can I do something kind of gauche? One moment. Typically, no. I'm really happy with the title and thumbnail of the VOD that got uploaded today. I mean, I was laughing. I was laughing while I was making it. So I just wanted to give myself some props. I'm laughing because of the comedian's funny joke. Well, the thing about the comedian's funny joke is that it's actually society, which is the joke. Society is actually the joke of it all. And it's actually what I'm laughing at. Just like the Joker, that's right. All right, y'all. Let me get this sponsorship tools open. I'm going to take a quick little break to use the little boys' room, the little streamer's room. Oh my God, is there literally? There's no, dude. Okay, can I tell you, the Minecraft sponsorships, if they're going to give them to me, I'm going to do them. Just as a warning for the future, there's no streamer ad read, and I will tell you, these pay like double what any other sponsored stream pays. So, hope you guys like cubes. Hope you guys like punching trees. It's a fun game, dude. It's a fun game. I don't do I don't do what I will neutrally, with no judgment whatsoever. I do not do what I will describe as the Go Off Kings games. I do not do the games that the Go Off Kings would love. I only want to do sponsored streams of stuff that I would probably likely be playing anyways. Because they're too hard for me is the problem. They're really hard. I'm just not as good as JF. I like to play and watch Minecraft. Well, we're going to be playing and watching it. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Let me go to the run to the little streamer's room. I'll be back in a moment with some Minecraft. Fucking hot in this goddamn room. Jesus Christ. All right, well, we're getting a little bit of a late start. We're getting a bit of a late start, y'all, but it's Minecraft time. What did I just do? What did I just do? Whoa, big picture mode. It's Minecraft time. I just installed it. There we go. Open Minecraft time. Dude, no streamer ad read is so crazy. They said, literally just said, play the game for an hour. That's good stuff, man. All right, I'm enabling the channel skin. Your auto mod level is below 2. Auto mod rule set. Level 2, please. And then... okay, well now it's not going to let me... Chicken Jockey. Now it's not going to let me activate? There we go. Category incompatible. Oh, right. I need to be in the Minecraft category. Okay. Stupid guy alert. Forgetting everything. Sponsorship tools. Enable channel skin. Category incompatible. Motherfucker. Enabling this action may land you on the front page carousel. Whoa. You need to stream in the Minecraft category. Dog, I'm in. There we go. All right, y'all, the channel skin is live, and you know what that means. Open Minecraft time. Let's play some Minecraft, man. Why not? Now, Laura, I have to imagine that one should not have been let through by auto mod level 2. I'm gonna create a new world. Why not? Let me get the game capture rolling here. Yeah, Minecraft really asleep at the wheel, huh? New world? Ricky Town. Game mode survival, difficulty normal, allow commands. Great new world. All right, welcome to Minecraft, y'all. Oh, I forgot. Okay, wait, what's the button? Immediately, what's the button to see my guy? I know you can open your inventory, but there's a button that... F1 maybe? No. F5. Yeah. Yeah. I always forget my Minecraft guy is so fucking cool. Really good. Makes me not want to wear armor, honestly. Want to kind of how pimp he looks. All right, y'all, welcome to Minecraft. Dude, look, I've said it once, I'll say it 100 times, all right? And this isn't even... Oh, you know what? I probably... Well, no. Just for the sake of it, I'll remove the Opera GX stuff. Just to be safe. If I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. I'll say it 1,000 times, rather. I genuinely believe Minecraft is one of, like, the best inventions of the 20th century. I mean, 21st century. I don't particularly play it, but, like, it's video game Legos. Or Lego, or whatever. I remember being completely enraptured by this game when I first played it in, like, 2010 or whatever it was. Now, the goal for today, we've got a lofty one, y'all. We've got a lofty goal for today. Last time we played this, I didn't really have a goal. The goal for today, and so I didn't really have a goal, and most of what I did when we played this last was fall into 100 different holes and die a million times. Yeah, the goal for today is explore the entire map. Now, immediately I'm seeing there is a Siamese cat here. Is this a Highland cow? No, this is a bull. Oh, wow. Hello, sir. Wow. Oh my God, a little farmstead. Can I have your house? Aw. Aw. Hey, nice, thanks. Aw. The music has always been so... Wow! Little brown pigs? Little brown pigs, all right. I'm sold. What's with that guy's nose? Can't be saying that, man. You sound like a phrenologist. Damn, I saw a Benny Feldman joke. Shout out to the GOAT, obviously. Big shout out to Benny Feldman. He posted a carousel on Instagram of his, you know, he does like carousels on Instagram of screenshots of like themed posts from his. He did a phrenology joke carousel, all of his phrenology jokes collected in one easy to read compendium. He had a joke, what was it? I got a letter from my phrenologist that said, fuck. A letter from my, hold on, damn it, fuck. I forgot what it was. I need to get the wording right. I need to make sure, okay, I found the post at least. This is real. Okay, here it is. My phrenologist gave me a note for school that says I won't be able to understand math class. That's really, really good. That is like an exceptional joke. The guy just understands joke formation so well. All right, anyway. That one's really good. Phrenology mentioned 10 minutes into the sponsored stream. I'm sure they got phrenologists in Minecraft world. Well, it doesn't mean we agree with them. It's just that they're probably here. Have you seen the skulls on the villagers, man? I mean, they're insane. Don't even get me started on this fucking freak. Who said that? There's a new cat that's been wandering around my neighborhood. I don't actually know if it's new or not. It's a very he's a very outgoing little tuxedo. Speaking of. Wow. The Minecraft phrenologist. I mean, that's good. That's good. Put that on the damn name change night wheel. Name change night's never coming back. Don't get it twisted. Are they supposed to be like banyan trees? Maybe not banyan trees. What am I thinking of? Yeah, banyan trees. No, because those are in like swamps. Outgoing tuxedo, me going to a wedding. Now that's what's up. Acacia trees, that makes sense. It is coming back. Is that true? Has that been confirmed? Hey, I think we're on the home page, by the way, so stop talking about phrenology. If you believe the dastardly go-off kings, most of the time I don't. Okay, so I got totally distracted in the middle of everything. You are on the homepage? Yeah, the viewer count jumped up to 600, so that makes a lot of sense. We were not... the only sciences we were talking about were the kinds that that you like, that are like you can get a degree for. We did not talk about any weird pseudosciences of any variety, most of which kind of rooted in really backwards funkology. There we go. Yeah, we were only discussing the woke sciences. Okay, the goal for today, and all I've done is walk around in a circle so far, and I'm already starving to death. Wow, big B. Look at the big B. I want to get to the nether. Look at how nice that is. Look at how nice that is. Goal is to beat the Ender Dragon in under 30 minutes. No, that's not the goal. The goal is to get to the nether. I've never gone to the... Okay, I've been to the nether, but I have never gotten myself to the nether before. You understand what I'm saying? The nether, I don't even know... Was the nether added in a post patch or something? In a patch later on? The time that I was the most into Minecraft, I think the only thing that there was to do was just find a diamond. Nether is old? Yeah, but so am I. Maybe I just was not engaging with the game to the fullest extent, but like, I was playing this game in beta, not like alpha, I think. But I really don't know. Probably around 2010, if I had to guess. What's the button for E? There we go. Booyah. Booyah. Back in my day, they didn't even tell you how to make shit either. You just had to know, or look it up in a wiki, or you had to intuit that this was the shape a stick was. And then you had to further intuit that this was the shape a shovel was. Okay, so what do we need? We need a bucket, right? Here's another, actually, huge boon, and I ain't talking Benson. Didn't I just see lava around here somewhere? Yeah, right there. We need the lava. Wait, this is perfect. This is perfect. Because we need the lava, right? What do we need? We need to make an obsidian rectangle. And then what do we put in the middle? I don't remember. Is it ender pearls or something? Not ender pearls. Yeah, do we need to kill the endermen? Flint and... Oh, you just light it on fire. Oh, nice. Oh, that's easy as hell then. That's easy as hell. And you could do it on the ground, right? I'm pretty sure. Hey, how do I turn on more music? Frequent. Constant, please, man. Hear my own fucking thoughts. Okay. Well, in that case, we're kind of chilling. So what do we need? We need a pickaxe. We need iron is what we need. So that's next up. We need to make a bucket for water. We need flint and steel. I don't know how to make flint and steel. It's got to be upright like a door? Really? I thought you could make it on the ground. Moving the lava directly into the portal configuration. That's kind of what I was thinking, is that with just a mere bucket. Flint comes from gravel, understood. Flint comes from stone, from common parlance that I've been familiar with, but maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Somebody said that, not to be Ricky's Cinema Corner posting or anything, but somebody said that high and low got slow in the middle. I disagree with that, by the way. I'm just thinking about high and low because I enjoyed it and watched it last night and enjoyed it. I disagree. Oh. I call it dry and slow. You're kind of alluding to my Letterboxd review. People had so many beautiful, prosaic things to say about high and low that I did not feel as though anything that I could have mentioned would add to the conversation. So I made a stupid review. That's kind of my rule, is like, if I just like something, I refuse to kill that pig. This is a cruelty-free run, by the way. Yeah, that's how I felt. Is like it was slow in the first portion, but like slow in a way that I enjoyed. But I think people, like, I saw a couple Letterboxd reviews saying that like in the middle it just turns into a normal police procedural. But like, I don't know, it was a cool police procedural. Dude, that scene on the train, I was locked in, man. They gotta add tofu blocks to this game, absolutely. I genuinely believe that I could survive for the rest of my life on the gigantic bowl of pasta, sauce, and beans that's in the fridge right now. You don't need any other food. I almost said any mother. You don't need any mother either, frankly. You don't need any other food than that. No leaf needed. Okay, I will say if I could go back and do it all over again, I would probably put some kale. How do I make bread, you say? Get these hay bales and then what? Turn them into wheat? And then wheat into bread? I would probably do some sauteed kale. If I could redo my gigantic mixing bowl full of pasta again. 3 wheat across for bread. Wow, that's a lot of wheat. Nice. Okay. This is the classic right here, man. Actually, the classic is the one that, unfortunately, I will forever have Tobuscus lyrics associated with. I wasn't even that big of a Tobuscus fan, but honestly, he was just really capturing the Minecraft zeitgeist for a brief moment, is all. And so when I was really into Minecraft, Tobuscus was also really popping off. Where did I put that bench? I should put the bench next to the lava. There it is. This game is quite nice. I like that it's so open-ended, too. I think one of the problems I struggle with in, oh yeah, we need a house because we're gonna die to a zombie, huh? Watch out, pig.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Eric Elsie, thanks so much for the 10 months. Thanks for the 10 months of Tier 1 subscription. Thanks. Oh, God. Hold on. I got his ass. Watch this. Get owned, moron. Get owned. Sometimes I don't know how to, like, what to, like, do in this game. But that's why I want to get to the nether, because I was never, I never did the nether before. That was never something that we had in my house growing up.
It is remarkable to see the big dog streamer struggle through the child's Minecraft.
Hey, come on.
All of his MMO knowledge lost into the ether,
Hey, come
staring
on.
at the inventory like a chicken looking up in the rain.
What the hell? Easy, Werner. Jesus Christ, man. I'd like to see you do any better. What the hell? You too busy fucking around in the Amazon jungle, looking for uncontacted tribes. Relax. Cut to the damn quick, for real. Okay, wait, thank you for the bread tip. This is good. 30 breads, that's a good amount of bread. Actually, we can just keep going too, right? There we go. I was really trying to figure out the math on that one. Fuck, what's 18 divided by 3? They really put a lot of garbage in your inventory sometimes, huh? Get these damn wheat seeds out of here. Scram. That's a lot of breads. Me at the bakery. That was a short walk. I appreciate you not making me need to do a lot of work to understand that one. Thank you. 6 skin? Thank you. Thank you. I love my guy. I love my guy. He's awesome. Don't you need diamonds to get to the nether? Is that true? God, I hope that's not true. Okay, we've got our bread at least. Maybe we should make like a little, Perfect. I live in a hovel. Do we need one more? Yeah, we do. Okay. I only have 3 left, though. That's fine. Big hovel doggy. I like that. How do you make a door? How do you make a door? There it is. 3 doors? I don't need 3. There we go. Easy. I guess I could do for one of these. Dude, we're locked in, man. Come on. Put some doors in there. Dads making their workout playlists be like. Sorry, lawn mowing playlists be like. You don't really put the doors in the workout playlist. All right, that's a pretty good house. Why not? I think that kind of gets the job done. You know what we should do? Hold on. We should take this, we need to reinforce the high ground. I feel like we want it on the side where something is most likely to be able to just easily walk over. Yeah, that seems like probably well, okay. I would say that's probably the weak side of our house. Oh, you know what? We don't even need this. This corner is totally superfluous. Same with this one. Oh. Just kidding, of course. Ah! What happened? Wait, did a little cinder jump out of the lava? What happened? Pour some dirt on it. That'll happen? Wow, that's cool. Dang, man. This is cool. You can punch it? Music a little loud. Hero Brian is here. Okay, wait. I have a question. 32-year-old man about to ask one of the most embarrassing questions he has ever uttered on this website. Is Herobrine real? He's not okay. He's not real. Okay. I trust Corbus more than you, Lab Matt. They removed him in the last update? Oh, thank God. Whew. We don't know. That's the scariest part. Oh, God. The uncertainty is going to kill me. Yeah, that's the perfect house. All right, well, the sun's coming up. Wow, just like the kids drawing in High and Low. We just need Enoshima Island, next to the Kagoshime trolley. I'll tell you what, man, Luke had a really good Letterboxd review. Oh, zombie. That zombie looks... Wow, friendly fire. What the hell, dude? Whoa, is this a Crips versus Blood situation? Oh my God, they're squaring up against each other. Ladies, please stop fighting. No! My God. Such senseless cruelty. Luke had a really good... Hold on. What? I'm going to read you Luke's letterbox. And this is all credit due to twitch.tv/TheLukeMan. From August 25th, 2020, Luke reviewed High and Low and said, "Deal 30 mil from a guy, you get the fucking chair, just as it should be." That's a good one. I don't really want this. This game has so much music I've not heard now. Yeah, there is a lot of Minecraft music. Blue Sky tweet. Do we even need? Yes. Well, hold on. We can minimize even more, actually. We're going Marie Kondo style. Open Kondo style. There we go. Okay. We need to find iron. That's like top of the to-do list. Oh wait, we've got so much. Oh, I forgot you can make stone tools too. Wait, let me make some stone tools and then we'll go find iron. Find iron. How are the blocks treating you, Sport? They're good. They're good. I like them. You put them on the ground and then you put another one on top of it. Loki has me yearning for the mines. I'm saying, man. Something about it. There we go. Wait, we don't even need these either. Right. Right. Come on, man. Efficient. This is an efficient home. Oh, we probably do need a roof here, huh? Boom. Perfect. My tomb is complete. I'm gonna put this in the chat. Well, no, we'll keep it here. Looks just like my apartment. Let's see here. We need right. Oh shit. We need more wood. What's the most you've ever lost on a coin toss? I don't remember, but I do remember that I remember the feeling of what felt like I was losing everything on a game of tic-tac-toe. And what I mean by that is my grandpa. This is the Tobuscus song, by the way. My grandpa used to carry around felt tip pilot pens. Pilot? Not pilot. Whatever the common felt tip pen that everybody would be carrying would be. Whatever a felt tip pen that a grandpa would be carrying would be. Papermate? This one. Yeah. Papermate. Okay, so my grandpa would always carry these around, right? Felt tip? Pilot? Are we talking about DBJ on a plane? Hey, all right. Nice one, Deuce-Teru. But let's keep it clean for the front page, why don't we? Man, that's a good joke. It's a good joke, but you have to realize it's going to just piss me off because you're referencing a DBJ story from probably, what, 6 months ago now in my channel? You have to know the lore. Again, all I'm saying is that I hope you guys are making these oblique references to stories I've told in Dead Blossom Jesse's chat. But the problem is, I know you're not. So, how about you fucking pipe down and let me tell my story? Anyway, my grandpa used to carry these around in his pocket all the time when I was a young man. You don't get into DBJ-style hijinks? That's just not fucking true. That's just not true. DBJ accidentally brushing a man's penis on a fucking airplane is not hijinks. Do you know how many... I can't get into this with you now. Anyway, I was playing tic-tac-toe with my grandpa one day. It's mile hijinks. He said if I could win a game of tic-tac-toe against him, I could get to keep one of his felt tip pens. And I was so determined to win. I was so determined to win this felt tip pen. I wanted one so badly. It felt like I would be the talk of the town at school the next day if I could just secure this pen from him, you know? And I think we were gonna do like a best of 3 situation. So needless to say, I completely lost. I got totally annihilated. And I felt devastated by this loss. I was not so good at losing as a kid. I grew up an only child until I was at least 10. And then even after that, my half-brother is 10 years younger than me. So it's like, I don't really get to be like competing with him in things. So I wasn't really got to hit the lab. Honestly, I didn't study the matchup. I wasn't necessarily a graceful loser. I know a lot of y'all spent your life as graceful losers, but not myself. Oh. Hey, buddy. Just a regular loser. So I think I started having a meltdown. If memory serves. Because, essentially... Whoa, what the hell? My grandpa then gave me the pen, basically, as a consolation prize. As a participation trophy, my grandpa just gave me the pen anyway, even though I lost. Tic-tac-toe. You guys got me off on this fucking DBJ tangent, so this story took a million years. And you want to know the worst part? You want to know what adds insult to injury in all of this?
Wow, DBJ, this reminds me of the Ricky story where the guy at Jersey Mike's is also named Ricky.
Thank you. Thank you. As if I'm not fucking here sharing anecdotes from my life all day, every fucking day on my goddamn channel. It's just weird is all. It's just interesting. It's just something that I take note of is all. Another meltdown. That's the meanest fucking thing you've ever said to me. Bug with the God, I saw you in the Go Off Kings chat chatting up a fucking storm the other day. They're corrupting you. They're corrupting you. They're doing something to you that I don't like.
No, no, Chagao, Yosh.
Hey, Anonymous, thanks for gifting a sub to Whiny Bitch 999. I don't know who that's about, but you better watch yourself. Because Anonymous is on your ass. I can't imagine that would be about me. Because I'm normal. They gotta get that guy. Oh, Jesus. They gotta get that guy. And you want to, okay, so yeah, and I can't even gracefully make the stupid joke that I was going to make. So I lost these.
No, Chagao.
Anonymous, thanks for gifting us up to Ricky Weiner. That's not me. I don't know who that guy is. That's a different guy from me. You want to know the worst part about losing that 2 out of 3 against my grandpa in tic-tac-toe? My grandpa was a frickin' VTuber that played Modern Mai. So, you know, it runs deep, okay? Let's just say it's a sensitive subject for me.
No, Chagao, Yosh.
Is the tic-tac-toe story done yet? It's not getting better than this.
Submitted for DBJ's approval. A woke white boy who is kinda lesbian with it.
Listen, I don't ever submit myself for DBJ's approval. Other than the one time that I was like, wow, DBJ's viewership seems to be skyrocketing. I should maybe do a collab with them. After that, I was done. What's up, fellas? Oh, and the little baby. Ah! Get. Fuck you. Oh, God. Nice shot. What's your version of DBJ's some guy had a trunk full of baked potatoes and offered me some story? I'm not going to make these false equivalencies with you. Nobody is asking DBJ what's your version of you dated a girl from who you met in the comment section of one of your vines for a year and a half. Nobody's asking DBJ these things. Some guy had a trunk full of pens and offered me none. Also, he claimed to be my dad's dad. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, the block is hot. Okay. It's scary down there. Their version of that is getting married and divorced. I don't know if they ever did get married. I think they were just engaged. But I don't know if that still counts as a divorce. I don't know the full lore on that. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I'm never getting my stuff back. I baked 30 loaves of bread. What am I supposed to do? They're gone? That's a quitter's mentality. Fuck. Didn't I just run over that the last time? About acceptance. I need that bread, man. Relax. Christ. Where's my bread? Where's my bread? Where's my bread? Did it fall down? Relax. Stop. Oh. Okay, no need to be eating that, I don't think. Hey, where's my tools? This really sucks. Am I literally not going to be able to get to the nether within 1 hour of gameplay because I can't get into a mine and live for more than 2 seconds? I think the answer is yes. Give me my stuff, give me my stuff, give me my stuff. I worked so hard. I worked so hard for everything I have. Damn it, man. They're extorting me for 30 million yen in return for my chauffeur's 30 loaves of bread. Watch some Chibli VODs, young
Smoking
pup.
that shit that made SpongeBob.
Hey, all right. We don't get the Squidward one very often. Kind of caught me off guard. Only Chibli VODs that I'm watching are the ones that I'm in. So I get to hear more of the sound of my own voice. Ah. Nice comforting my own voice. You gotta remember when your riffs landed. Yeah, not after the fucking disaster of a story the pen anecdote was. Okay, well, please don't do this to me. At least I've got more hay bales for bread. I thought it had a good theme. Thanks. I mean, it was a riff based on Doosteroo quoting a movie.
Hello, Ricky, it's Grandpa. If you can get to the nether, I've got another felt tip pen for you.
Nice try. You're dead. I'm not falling for that one again. There we go. Really, all I want is I just need to make sure I've got the bread. That's priority number one. And tell her this makes me think of DBJ. Why in God's name would that make you think of DBJ? I'm the one that spent $150 on online close-up card magic classes. And for some fucking reason, Penn and Teller makes you think of DBJ. It's insane. It's insane. All the guy has to do is make his whole life a living fucking joke, live in a prison of his own design, have the personality of a 1920s cartoon character, and in exchange, everybody won't stop fucking talking about him all the time. See you on the Goodle? I don't want to be on the Goodle. I don't even want to be on the Goodle. And the last thing I want to do is be on the Goodle talking about DBJ. That's really, really missing the point of all of this. I'm texting Zoe. She's asking about dinner. Idiot. The more you get mad, the more you act like DBJ streaming, though, which is going to enable them. Yeah, I guess unfortunately you are right. So what am I supposed to do, man? They're just out there. And I don't have a bed. I think I'm getting, we're gonna be getting, mapo tofu. Oh, I can make a sword, that's right. I think we're getting mapo tofu for dinner, which is huge. Thank you. Give me that. All right, fuckers. You play 200% more game. Games than DBJ, so you have that. Everything that I have is being taken from me before my very fucking eyes, man. There will be nothing left. Nothing left but harrowing silence. Please. I like the way that they say, ouch. This is just like Fyodor Dostoevsky's The Double. Sure, that's an oblique DBJ reference in some way as well. We get it. The guy knows about random crap that nobody else fucking knows about except all you fucking... Never mind. Never mind. I'm on the home page right now. Careful, Whitey. Fair enough. Fair enough. Slur Night surprised? No, if you must know, I was going to say autistic 38-year-olds. Yeah, okay, I'm not as familiar with the works of Fyodor Dostoevsky. Because I was too busy driving around listening to Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros home with my fucking high school girlfriend. This is... 2 weeks ago? No. I'll have you know I'm coming up on my 10-year anniversary with my beloved fiancé, who's old of age, as an appropriate amount of old to be. Look what you made me do. She's not old. You guys are so lucky I'm getting paid $300 for this. Ooh, you're so lucky. Must be nice. I'm just preempting you. I'm preempting you guys. I'm not letting you get the... Thank you. See? Yep. Too late, Wamber. Have to be faster than that. Ooh, a carrot. Wow, that's nice. He dropped a little carrot for me. Well, the sun's up again. That's cool.
The dynamic between DBJ and Ricky brings to mind the relationship between Mozart and Salieri. But if Salieri was a white boy who was a little Chinese with it, and if Mozart was a gay guy...
Now, wait a minute. Feels like we're halfway there. What happened to my... Maybe I don't have a pickaxe. New character, Chinese Salieri. Yeah, you guys go first, and then I'll catch up. You guys start that riff first, and I'll be right behind you. And I can't wait to do it, by the way. Your turn? All right, I'll do you one better. Ni hao, 我是 Chinese Salieri. All right, well, we've got a stone pickaxe at least. That's basically all we need, right? We just need iron. All we need is iron. Oh, there's the pickaxe. How did it get over there? Oh, yeah, because I got blowed up by the creeper. By the queeple. I don't want to go back in there. Ricky doesn't know the Chinese word for Chinese. No. I know the damn Chinese word for Chinese. You man.
Imagine, if you will, one of Chicago's greatest gifts to the world. Not John Belushi. Not Matt Walsh, the marginally better one. No. Not Jesse Clark. No, not Lori Lightfoot either.
God, he is really making
Richard
a meal
Bartholomew
out of this.
Peacock.
Thank you. I was really convinced you were going to say, like, the Bean or something stupid. Fun fact, Benny Feldman will be in Chicago August 20th. I would argue that that is not that fun of a fact. Are you really a Bartholomew? You really gonna listen to the guy who thought that the time guesser post was on the Manhattan Bridge when it was clearly on the Brooklyn Bridge regarding my middle name? What was that noise? What the hell was that? I didn't say Brooklyn. I didn't even come close to saying Brooklyn. Guy so Chicago, even his middle name is Bart. Isn't that San Francisco? Well, how the mighty have fucking fallen. It's just so interesting. That's just so interesting, Deusteroo. I don't know, I feel like I have a combative relationship with some of the chatters that I would consider the good ones. What the hell? He's sitting in the shade of the tree, man. That's cheating. Deusteroo has fallen. Your champion has fallen, chat. What will you do now? I'm scared. I don't want to leave. How do I get more health? Don't you have to be, like, super, like, well-fed or something? Is that it? Eating food. There we go. Okay, let's find a cave that is not going to kill me immediately. What would Willie do? Not even Ice Cream Friday yet. I guess it's Little Ice Cream Friday if you're nasty. Ooh, some coal. Hey, we need this. Ostensibly. No, we don't. We need flint, which comes from, you said cobblestone? I had ice cream today. Okay, technically I did have ice cream today because driving with Zoe home from O'Hare, we did stop at Portillo's. And Zoe did get the lemon cake shake. One of the most indulgent creations on planet Earth. Is Zoe your old fiance? No. She's my young, beautiful, rich fiance. So what now? That's right. My fiance's a billionaire. Bet you guys are jealous. Oh no, I'm losing them. Oh wait. Oh, right. Okay, we can make torches now. Nice. First against the... Don't say my fiance is first against the wall. You can only say that about DBJ. And even then, you shouldn't say it about DBJ. That person was a psycho. I guess I'll keep a carrot. Why not? Wooden pickaxe. You guys can go. Which person? The person who said that DBJ was first against the wall multiple times over an argument about some guy doing a wizard puzzle. First month DSA member TikTok voice. I don't believe in walls. Damn, that's so brave of you. Okay, now we're cooking. We've got the stone pickaxe. We've got the thing, the torch. I mean, I guess that really is the DBJ method, huh? It really is the, like, be mean to me or be nice to me, you're still talking about me. And I do have to respect that, because My approach is be nice to me or shut your fucking mouth. And I see that most people have opted for the latter. Thank you, everybody, for liking me. Ricky innovates by showing you that you can derail his stories without colorful lights and songs that you pay for. I mean, if I can drown out noise, I am unable to drown out some moron in the chat. It's an infection that I have that I will never be able to get over. Reading something idiotic in the chat will completely derail anything I am doing. How do we get down? I mean, this is probably the same cave that I died in, huh? I'm really not that far away. It's so funny that I mean, big shout out to Twitch, obviously. Love them. Love my job. Love streaming. It is very funny that I applied for a front page spot. Got it. Worked really hard to put a show together for it. Ended up being disallowed from being on the front page for the spot that I put in and won from the lottery. But then I do a Minecraft sponsored stream and they're like, you know what, buddy? Now's your time to shine. We're going to make you a star. Oh, shit. Applying for a front page spot and Twitch being like, oh, hey, this guy knows DBJ. I can't believe Deuceru gave that a LOL. Scraping the bottom of the barrel of the DBJ references at this point. Just doing it to get a rise out of me. It's not even the DBJ reference that's going to get a rise out of me. It's how dumb that was. There we go. That hat, I know that guy from YouTube. That's my favorite YouTuber. The Indian guy who electrocutes himself. Okay, don't go in there. What happened to my rocks? There we go. Oh, wait, this is cobblestone. Wait, didn't you say I get flint from cobblestone? Or is it from gravel? Gravel. Shit. The other landscaping. Is this gravel? Diorite. That's diorite. When do we get to dolomite? Is this always how you play this game? How the hell else are you supposed to... I mean, what is with you? What do you fucking walk up to a child playing with Legos and ask if... Oh, is this always how you play with the Legos? You know there's an instruction booklet, right? I'm sorry, it's humiliating that you would... You know you're supposed to be making the Death Star right now. And what are you doing? Having fun exploring your own imagination? Buddy, let's keep in mind whose job it literally is to be playing Minecraft right now. Oh shit, it literally is the cave that I died in. Oh, Christ almighty. Jesus, no! Ah! No problem. I would at least attempt to help a child not play the most boring way. You guys... This is what happens when DBJ doesn't stream at 5 p.m. at Central Time. Why don't you shut the fuck up? How's that for you? Just want to say big thanks to Minecraft for sponsoring the stream, and a big shout out to Twitch for getting us on the homepage. I'm the Minecraft min-maxer. Give me a fucking break, dude. I'm having fun. That baby isn't enjoying that candy as much as I would. Yeah, that baby's also got a crisp $300 bill that you don't have, dumbass. Not you, obviously. This is the straw man that we are. Actually, it's not even a straw man. There's a real guy being an asshole. $300 bill. That's the fucking joke, you ape. Give me my iron. Yeah, chalk man in a field. That's right. You about to be. You about to be if you keep this up. Oh, gravel. Oh, gravel. Wait, when did we get gravel? Wow, huge. This is diorite still. Wow, I didn't even realize. I didn't even see it go into my pockets. So what happens? Can I like... Oh, no. But you... Okay, so wait. So it comes out when you, like, hit the gravel, right? Gotta break it? Place and break. Thank you. Do I just do that over and over again until it gives me something? Shovel. 10% chance. Jesus. Oh, was that it? Sorry, you really think this is the most boring way to play Minecraft? Get a fucking grip, pal. Oh, flint! Huge! We did it! Nice. All right. Okay, and we've got our iron back. Oh no, that's copper. What the hell? Fucker. No. No. You know what? Maybe this is my new house. No, this is actually nice. It's actually nice down here. I'm having ice cream and watching a streamer. That's fun. That sounds like a lovely night. I would say the most boring way is making like a big Pac-Man out of redstone. I agree with you. That I have less than zero interest in. But that's the great thing about Minecraft, folks. There's so many ways to play. You behind me? No. Just mag dumped on me and then left? There he is. Fucker. Bastard. Leave. Huge. Okay. Now then. We don't have iron. I did see iron in the incredibly densely populated cave that we have been flirting with. Gravel we don't need. Cobblestones, we'll keep that. Hang on to you. I'm gonna see iron diet. Did you build yourself a studio apartment? I don't need any more than this, man. I'm a man of humble needs. r/male living spaces. Just me, my crafting bench, and my billionaire fiance. That's all I need. Dude, I had cotton candy on a stick earlier while watching. All right, well, go ahead and add watching from circus to the name change night wheel. Okay, we need iron. We need iron. I look like the dog with the propeller hat. I guess I maybe don't associate the propeller hat with dogs as much as you do. God, there are so many skeletons with service weapons down here. What do I do? We dodge all of it easily is the answer. Ouch. Ah, what the hell? What the hell was that? Oh my god, he jumped down from the fucking ceiling, man. Ambush. Easy. Ah! Perfect. Iron! Who's laughing now? All according to plan, y'all.
I'm watching the stream with a big rainbow spiral lolly, and I'm wearing my cute little sailor suit, and my cheekies are so red from all of the pinching.
It is crazy the amount of liberties that they take to incorporate. By they, I of course mean the robot. The amount of liberties that robot takes to incorporate all of Werner Herzog's vocal eccentricities. Thank you, Fork Tines. Well, so we've got one single iron, huh? Game doesn't want to give me any more than that? After how hard I've worked? What time is it, by the way? Oh, I think we've completed our hour. It's taken me 1 hour to do this.
Cool on Fortnite, yippee.
Yippee. You don't have to like Minecraft anymore? Sure I do. I love Minecraft. I do like Minecraft. I think I just don't know how to play it right. This is how you played it back in my day. I'm happy to Unk post on this one. This is literally what you did in my day. You just wandered around. Back before the meta was solved. Maybe you can get someone to coach you. Okay, my pickaxe is about to break and I've buried myself in. I've Cask of Amontillato'd myself. Jesus Christ almighty. They're already running me down. Back off, buddy. Back off. The blowjob brothers. My sword broke. My sword broke. No problem. Did the zombies explode? Just the creepers. Lock in. Oh my God. What is this? All right, well, this is my new house now. This is my new house now. This is great. Minecraft emailing Ricky like, "Hey Ricky, great stream. Please don't say the zombies are the blowjob brothers. Thanks." I'm not going to allow that chat message, but I will read it out loud, which I do think defeats the purpose a little bit. Let's be real. No representative of Mojang is going to watch this stream and say, "Hey Ricky, great Minecraft stream." Ugh, God. Well, I think we've got like one. All right, bastard. Lock in. Lock in. Where did I emerge? Right here. I made it! I made it. Holy Christ. That was stressful. Who said that's the most boring way? All right, we did it. Mission complete. I've got 1 iron. And that, if you'll remember, that's exactly what I set out to do at the beginning of the stream. That was literally exactly what the goal was at the start of the stream. You need 3 more? No, I don't. The goal was to get 1 iron. So we're good. Mission accomplished. Got your bucket? Don't need a bucket. The only goal was to get 1 iron. You can check the VOD. That was actually the goal at the beginning of the stream. Okay, so this is one that I'm not going to allow, but I will read out loud in spite of my better judgment. Hey Ricky, great stream. Please note the quip about the blowjob brothers was incorrect on 2 counts. For one, you need to enter the deep dark biome and find an item related to the Skulk Shriekers. Also, although the assets are still named blowjob brothers in the file system, we no longer called them this. Thank you to the remover for making sure AutoMod is working at double time. Check this out. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? We did it.
You're gonna regret that.
I'm not gonna regret anything, man. I'm having a great time. All right, well, that's it, y'all. We played Minecraft. Here's my beautiful home. You know what? I'll hang on to this world. This will be our world. Oh yeah, make a sword. Good idea. This world will stick with me. If ever we do another Minecraft stream, which you better believe if they offer it to me, we will be doing a Minecraft stream. If ever we do another Minecraft stream, this will be our world. We will make tangible, meaningful progress in this world. That is my promise to you, as your favorite streamer on this website, whose anecdotes and allegories you simply can't get enough of. All right, y'all. Say goodbye to Ricky World. I'm gonna hide. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alrighty, folks. Thank you so much for a lovely stream. Let me make sure that we're all good. No active sponsorship campaigns. Nice. All right. Hey, I'm gonna send you guys over to the wonderful Go Off Kings. Because they are doing the Jackass stunt sponsorship, or not sponsorship. They are doing the Jackass stunt tier list. So used to them selling out that every stream feels like a sponsored stream for me. But I'll save that for the r/GoOffKings subreddit. Hey, thanks for a lovely one, y'all. It's been a nice time. I'll be back on Saturday. Thanks for a nice time. Sorry I yelled at you guys so much earlier, but you did deserve it. So act better next time, and you won't get yelled at. All right. Oh, but Howl is doing bingo night. Okay, and the Kings aren't even doing the tier list. How we're going to bingo night. We're going to bingo night. I wanted to watch the tier list, but instead they're watching that annoying guy with the bad facts. It is so. I mean, it is the Go Off Kings recipe of putting up a sub goal for a themed stream, hitting the sub goal, and then the themed stream is 75% them watching the same morons on YouTube. I mean, it's the perfect grift. It's kind of the perfect grift. The Go Off Kings are my heroes. 1 hour of bounty, 2 minutes of premise, 58 minutes of, JF mad about something that happened at his daughter's school or something. All right, we're going to raid Howl because I have been wanting to make a bingo night, but I have been unable to. Go give some love to Big Howl Dottie. It's bingo night, y'all. It's bingo night, y'all. Thanks for a lovely stream. I will see you guys Saturday, all right? Thanks for a nice one. See ya. See you Saturday. Noon CST, we're doing an MMO quest. What a blast. See you soon. Bye-bye.